What's up, homies? Welcome back to another trailer reaction. That's right, you guessed right, another trailer reaction. This one is for Marvel's What If from the Disney Investor Call. If you have not checked out all the other reactions we have done, go down and link it. All the links are down in the description, or click the card in the top right corner. We're just gonna keep on reacting to these babies. Marvel What If. Marvel What If was a show that conceptually I loved the idea and the concept. And when I went to D23 last year, they showed us the first trailer first look. I fell in love with this.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely
super pumped about this. I'm really, really jazzed to see what they do here.
The first official animated series from Marvel Studios.
Yes.
I'm looking most forward to this because back in the day, what got me into comics, I used to collect Marvel Metal 95 comic book trading cards, right? And the special edition ones at the very end were Marvel's kind of like what if situation. So there was one in which Wolverine turns into a vampire, right? So it's this cool drawing of Wolverine with these big old fangs. He's all pale with his claws out. And then there's one of Iron Man as a Knight of the Round Table, which is really freaking cool. So this is the type of stuff that I want to see. And actually, this is what I'm most excited to see because I love seeing the kind of variations. Hopefully they change up the art style a little bit. Hopefully they do a little bit of a Spider-Verse kind of situation. We'll see. But I'm talking too much. Let's just dig into this.
I love
bad
it.
boy.
It's animated and it's what if. These are like your favorite things.
It's
this
me.
is great.
It's me.
I love this.
All right, let's check this out. In 3, 2, 1.
Summer of next year, baby. Here we go.
Space.
The final frontier. Jeffrey Wright.
Mr. Star-Lord, okay.
It's a prism of endless possibility.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Love that they're bringing back so many actors.
Oh,
Is that?
That wasn't Star-Lord. That was T'Challa.
What if, baby? What if?
Yeah, Peggy. Buff ass Peggy. Wow.
You have a super soldier.
Yep.
Ooh.
Wow.
What you doing out there all by yourself anyway?
Yeah.
So good.
Yondu.
A young Wakandan. All right.
When we can show you all of them.
Wow.
What?
Oh, I'm getting
Yggdrasil.
goosebumps, you guys. The Watchers.
I am your guide through these vast new realities.
Hell yes.
So good.
Follow me.
Oh, that was dope. Oh.
Carol. Thor.
Wow.
Zombie Captain America.
Wow.
And ponder the question.
What if?
What
it.
if?
Oh, guys, I'm getting all goosebumpy over here.
What if?
Give me the tour.
Was that
There's
Howard the Duck?
again? Guys, this is gonna be amazing.
What? Evil Strange?
Strange versus Strange.
Papa like.
This is my kind of stuff right here. Oh, it's so good.
That looked great. Well, first,
It's
right off the
so
bat,
good.
not different art styles. Augustine, how do you feel about
it's
that?
okay.
It looks like it's- yeah.
I'm okay with that. And I'm still a little iffy on the CG cell shaded animation,
Yeah.
but I can get over that quickly if the story's good. And it looks like that fight with Doctor Strange, the animation looked like it was pretty good. So if we're getting that kind of stuff in this show, I can let that slide a little bit.
That's the tricky thing about it is that it's just like you said, it's CG characters. They have this cell shaded style, so they look kind of comic booky, but it's about how will they move.
Right.
Some of it, I'm rewatching it now without sound. Some of it could maybe look a little Robotronic, you know.
Some of it is very stiff
because it's
Some of it is
organic
stiff.
people, but it's this CG. CG does robots very well. CG does all effects, all that other stuff really well. Atmosphere, rain, all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to organic people, sometimes CG isn't the best approach per
agree.
se, but depends on how it's being utilized. I think overall it's successful. The key is going to be how, because I think they're trying to match that live action look, right? They're trying to match that, but it's like if they can find the balance of like pushing the exaggeration to get a little bit of the flavor in there, I think we'll look past some of the potential kind of stiffness that when we're used to live action, that that kind of stiffness isn't going to cut it. But hopefully they can have a little bit of style.
We do have some of those. We do have some of those moments. I'm watching it again when Peggy hits the ground. There's beautiful exaggeration, beautiful squash and stretch in that.
Yep.
And then the Doctor Strange fight scene. So I feel like it's there. I feel like at this point it's a budgetary thing. I feel like this might be something that is not high up on Disney's budget list.
Sure.
I'm glad it doesn't feel like it's absolutely geared towards kids, because I hate it when they just gear things as a kids thing when it can clearly go to a wider audience. Yeah. I think this is a great move, because it's just like the beginning where he says, or at the end where he says, let me show you the limitless possibilities when you ask what if. It's beautiful. Like, you can do so much with that. And I think it's brilliant to start it off this way.
You know what I just realized too? It looked like the Watcher was talking to Nick Fury, right? At the beginning, it's Nick Fury, and then the Watcher's telling this person something, and then Fury goes, well, that seems ominous. But then again, that was in the compound from Thor, so maybe that was with the background where Nick Fury said, well, that sounds ominous or whatever. But if the Watcher is telling all this to Nick Fury, in the comic books, Nick Fury, the original, the senior, the father, who is white Nick Fury, ended up being the new Watcher. That's what ended up happening to him at the end of his story. He ended up
did not
becoming
know
the
that.
New, so maybe this reality's Nick Fury, Sam Jackson, this whatever reality this is, finds the Watcher, learns about all these other realities, and then he himself becomes the next Watcher. It could happen. The man on the wall.
Would be dope. That would be
into
dope.
The Watcher.
I know that I know I'm like not the most like well-versed person when it comes to animation. I really like the style. It kind of reminds me, some of it reminds me of like concept art that I've seen for a lot of movies in this genre.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like when I see the Peggy story of her becoming Captain America, or Captain Britain, but like
Carter.
not Captain Carter. That's right.
Is what she's going to be called.
That's right. It like has like a very Rocketeer feeling to it, and I love that. Like I think that looks really, really cool. I'm really pumped for a lot of these unique takes and stories and stuff.
Me too.
And I think they went with animation because I think if they were to do in live action, I think the budget would just been impossible to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So I love the fact that we're going to get to at least have the opportunity to explore all these ideas, and it'll be done in an animated form. Because I'd rather have that than to like never get this.
I just hope
it's gonna be
Howard the
fun.
Duck is still voiced by Seth Green. Come on.
Same.
Did it.
And something that I didn't think about was I don't know how much of the show was done, but I hope that Chadwick Boseman had a chance to finish recording all of his dialogue for this.
According to whoever was like working on the show, and I think Marvel may have put out a statement, somebody said he did record so this will be his last appearance as Black Panther will be What If.
Wow.
Okay. I believe. So you know what else too? Just real quick, it also reminds me.
Sad. Yeah.
It also reminds me a little bit of this. If we're talking about the style and the characters and the animation, it also even reminds me of like some video game cutscenes. It's almost like Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild a little bit, and not in a bad way, like in a good way. Like when video games have good animation in their cutscenes or whatever, like that's kind of what it reminds me of too.
Telltale
Cool.
Games is what I was thinking of.
Yes.
Yep. Telltale.
The Walking
You're
Dead
both-
games.
you're
or
both right.
Yeah.
That cel-shaded look.
I dig it. I think it looks really, really cool.
I'm glad you like it,
Stoked.
Adam, because I know that it's a turnoff to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I like me, it would have turned me off a couple of years ago. But I've kind of learned to accept it with other things that I've been seeing, and I've been slowly adjusting to it. I'm glad I had that adjustment period, because I am really digging this show, and I can't wait to see what they're going to show us.
Same.
Wait, summer next year, baby.
It's gonna be
Let's
so
do
good.
it. Let's
Guys,
teleport.
Let us know in the comments what you thought about this trailer for What If. What are some things you would like to see flipped in this series, or even outside of this series? I think there's a million things that could be flipped around, and I'd love to hear some creative ideas from other people.
So far, out of everything we've seen, what's the thing you're most looking forward to? I'm
Yes.
probably going to say Zombie Cat, because if that ends up being
That
Marvel
was fun.
Zombies, full-fledged
Yeah.
Marvel Zombies, oh,
For
man.
me, it's Captain Carter.
Captain
That's a
Carter.
good one. Yeah.
Jeez,
I
I hope
love
they're
it.
not
wanna
the-
see
hope they're not
everything.
the hope they're not the same story. That would be sad.
Yeah, that would be
Oh
very
God,
sad.
why'd you have to do that, Hector?
Don't do that.
Sorry.
If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Check out all the other trailers we're doing, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.